Welcome to my channel. My name is Dennis. In this video today I'll be running through the forecasted total cost of ownership of the Toyota GR Corolla if you're to drive it 5,000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers or 20,000 kilometers a year. Stick around until the end of the video where I'll be giving my humble opinion on what I think of the GR Corolla, and I've also spent a little bit of time on Photoshop ironing out a few of the finer details that I think would add to the aesthetics of the GR Corolla. I've broken the video up into chapters, so if I start going into a bit too much detail for your liking, you can jump ahead at any stage. Let's get down to business, jump onto the computer and quickly run through the figures. For those of you who are new to my channel, please don't be put off by all the figures here on the screen. It's actually quite simple to fill this spreadsheet out. We've got 3 steps, so starting off at step 1, we've got car depreciation, running costs and finance. Now you probably see here that I'm putting the GR Corolla up against the Golf R, mainly because it gives us a benchmark in how expensive the GR Corolla is. A lot of the figures here haven't been released by Toyota yet, so I'm doing my best to get as accurate as possible. If you feel that I'm a mile out in any of these figures, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm doing my best and we'll try and learn together. Now, car purchase price, the GR Yaris set you back just under $51,000, and I suspect the GR Corolla will be at least $9,000 more expensive than this, so I'm guessing $60,000. For the car sale price, obviously the GR Corolla hasn't been around for 5 years. What I've done is find a Toyota that costs around the $60,000 mark and see how much they've depreciated over the 5 years doing 10,000 kilometers a year. And that works out of being $42,000. I'm forecasting that the GR Corolla will be depreciating by 30% and the Golf R is depreciating by 42%. I personally feel this is the worst case scenario. I do not think the GR Corolla will be depreciating this hard. We're saying we own the vehicle for 5 years and we're doing 10,000 kilometers a year. Forecasted maintenance costs over the life of the vehicle, leaving that blank because they're both covered under the 5-year manufacturer warranty. Okay, servicing costs. The average cost per service over 10 services, that works out at being almost $380. I got this servicing pricing from the GR Yaris. I feel they'll be very closely matched, the GR Corolla and GR Yaris. Darren from my GR Yaris video points out that I made a mistake in that video where the servicing intervals actually should have been 10,000 kilometers and every 6 months, whichever occurs first. Apologies about that, I'm really sorry. So I've made the correction here. We're doing 10,000 kilometers or 6 months, whichever occurs first. The Golf R, it's every 15,000 kilometers or 12 months, half the amount it services, but the cost is almost double. Moving on down to the tires and brake costs. I won't run through all the figures here, but I will jump to the elephant in the room, and that is the front disc cost for the GR Corolla will set you back $3,124.08, which is a massive amount of money. You see down here with the rear brakes, they're $810 cheaper in the Golf R. Now moving on to step 2, we've got fixed costs. Registration is cheaper on the GR Corolla because it's a 3-cylinder, where the Golf R is a 4-cylinder. Insurance is pretty similar here, but you've got $1,200 excess in the Corolla, where the Golf R is a $600 excess. Cost per month leaving blank and one-off payment leaving blank. Moving on to step 3, we've got dimensions, weight and performance. I won't run through all the figures here. If you want to pause it and have a closer look, by all means do so. Now this is the moment we've all been waiting for, the total cost of ownership of the GR Corolla. Drum roll. The GR Corolla will cost you almost $44,621 and the Golf R will cost you $56,831. The GR Corolla is $12,209.34 cheaper than the Golf R. That works out at being $46.96 cheaper a week. Let's change it to 5,000 kilometers a year for 5 years. That'll set you back almost $143 in the GR Corolla and $188 in the Golf R. That's a difference of $45.71 a week. If you're doing it 20,000 kilometers, the GR Corolla set you back $230 and the Golf R is $285, so that's $55.04 saving if you buy the GR Corolla. Like I mentioned earlier, I'll run through what I think of the GR Corolla. I absolutely love it. I'm a fan of hot hatches myself. I owned a Honda Civic Type R back in the day. I would really like to own this car. I think it's great value for money. As we've seen there up against the Golf R, I'd pick it all day long over the Golf R. Now I know the Golf R suits a lot of families out there. It has the automatic gearbox, but luckily my wife knows how to drive a manual, and if I had the money, I would love to buy one of these cars. It looks aggressive, it's got the big brakes. I really like this car. But I did say I spent a bit of time on Photoshop. I do feel there's a few areas that could be tweaked to slightly enhance it a bit more. I'm nitpicking here, don't get me wrong. This would not stop me buying this car at all whatsoever. This is the part that stands out to me. I might be wrong, but I have a feeling that it's a standard Toyota Corolla door, and because of the wide arches here, they had to put a plastic piece on the door to smooth that area there. So what I've done in Photoshop is just blended that plastic arch into the door to look something like this. I know that it's smooth in the GR Yaris, and I know why as well, because there isn't the back door, but I know that it would cost way too much to make a custom door for the GR Corolla, but I think it would look awesome. And the second thing that I would change is these exit vents here. I feel like they're a bit too pronounced on the bonnet for my liking. I prefer if they were just recessed in a bit more, tidying up that area. What do you think? Now, I haven't seen the car in real life, and I mightn't even notice these little details, but that's all I've picked up from the videos that I've been watching and the photos. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you want to see more content like this, please subscribe and hit the bell notification next to it. That way you won't miss out on any future videos that I do. If you'd like to see how much more expensive the Golf R is over its smaller brother, the GTI, click here. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.